everybody. Not sure if anyone's watching right now, but I'm just waiting for the turn of the clock to take my medication and we can get a bit started. You're showing off some of my command block creations I've made. Just off in a little laboratory. It's not everything I've made before, because I've made some things before the laboratory, but I've got some things in there I did want to experiment with, so that'd be nice to share. And maybe make some other things at the same time. Oh, hello, Kamamaruzu. I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly. Hey, you follow her, nice. Welcome to the party, welcome to the club. Yeah, I'm just gonna get some things out of the way and then we can get started. Righty. Just about ready to get started. Let's turn the music down just a little bit. Don't want to intrude on the experience so much. And we can get a start on this thing. Oh, there we go. Now this is the world I've made for my little experiments. This ain't much fancy. It's just a nice quick little bungalow I thought I'd make. I've spent a lot too much time detailing the outside. But it's a nice little spot. Got a lot of decorations going up. I haven't actually got anything in the chest or anything. But it's got a main study room, and a pantry. Just, you know, all necessities. Storage room. That's all you really need. I don't think there's anything in that chest. I don't remember if I said this anywhere other than sort of in person to a few people, but this is... oh god, I don't remember how to do it. Your mic's still a bit soft, so it's a bit better with the music softer. Oh god. Yeah, I don't know, this mic's kind of fucky. Might have to fiddle with it at some point in the future, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. I do have to throw a few levers where I can. I think it's down here. There we go, activate that. Then come over, open this chest. And my secret way into my bunker is revealed. There we go. Down to the cave system. Just into the elevator. Yep, little jingle. Gotta get my way down. Ah. I spent a lot of time on making all the bits before the actual laboratory, and it's good. I feel like it's a misplaced effort, but oh well, it's nice. Got a few vending machines there, a bin, that thing. Open the doors for me. Morning, Barney. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, I cut the ponytail. Sorry, Bjorn. Oh god. Security protocols. Just gotta make sure. Make sure everything's all good. Going through. Yep. Got you, boy. Hey, other Barney. How you doing? See you've been demoted to front desk. Can't do security anymore. What a shame. I guess it uses command blocks, not slime block elevators. Oh yeah, of course. I can't do redstone for the life. Well, I can do redstone, but I just need a lot of lookup stuff. Meanwhile, this stuff is all command blocks. It's coding. It's my forte. So you can probably tell I haven't got started on any home products or human and animal testing yet. That will come in the future. Rest assured. But right now we're just going to technology R&D. Just down here. There we go. Here we are. Now down here, the area down here isn't complete. I aim to put stuff down that way. I just haven't really decided what to do with it yet. But to my left and to my right, I have entire plethoras of testing rooms. Like, for example, here I've got my circle making device, all command blocks and stuff. If I just turn that on, get him spinning, start summoning some little guys there, and pop. There we go, nice circle. Press this button. Oh no, that's the that's the wrong button. Oh, I don't remember how this thing works. Right, all of that. Oh, I missed a bit. That doesn't really matter. And I think, is there not a button somewhere? Nah, it doesn't matter. But the point is, there. Look at that. Got a nice circle. I know people have done this before, but I just want. It's just the excitement and the skill of making it myself that matters. Made an Enderman-based skulk from the new snapshot. Nice. Used too many stick smart pistons. A circle in Minecraft. Wait, that's illegal. Yep. I told you I had a secret laboratory. I didn't tell you everything in here was legal. Oh, that's a nice little demonstrationable thing. What do I do in here? Oh yeah. This vehicle force field. This guy, can't walk at him. Cannot walk at him. I'm deflected off of him. In all directions. Cannot walk at him. It uses... Yeah, it's demonstrational particle effect. It shows that its effect. It teleports the nearest player away, depending on where they are. And there's a bunch of stuff for arrows, because if I get a bow and arrow out quickly, it does also ping off bows and arrows. But the way arrows work in this game are really, really fiddly. So, technically these change the x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis, I think. I don't 100% understand it, but it does those bits, so it can't get shot either. Even if I go boom. Oh. Fuck. Okay, so it's not perfect, but this is a prototype. That word's really important. It's not perfect, but it does a good job. Okay. Do I have the notebook on me? Yes. Project ideas. Okay. I don't remember easy teleports. Yeah, that's something I'm coming to later. I'm pretty sure I just need to summon an armor stand here. Summon armor stand. Is that what it needs, or do I need to? Oh no, it needs to be a special one. Shit. Okay. So what happened is I gave it a specific name, and now I don't remember what the name was. Does vertical axis stops arrows. It's with motion. Data is buggy, and that's fucking results. Exhibit A. If I just look through my code... Ah, yeah. There we go. That's what I need. If I just copy that into my last thing, and then I can just sort of fiddle with the stuff there. So if it's summon the armor stand, and then in a position, and then with a bunch of NBT stuff, which involves custom name, which requires that, and that, and then that and that. So if I do that, if I hold on to that command just for a second and just pop it back over here, bop, there we go. Now he's back. See, the reason we do the quote/quote thing is because it needs the outer quotes to identify as a string, but then we need to pass this into... It gets passed into part of the game elsewhere, but it also needs quote marks. So we just use this backslash thing to tell it, hey, I don't want you to actually use this quote mark. I just want this to be part of the string, so that it actually goes properly. And look, he's protected again. Huzzah! Prototypes are prototypes for a reason. Exactly. It's exactly what they are. Now, this stuff I'll get to later. That's a circle making device. I don't remember where I am. Dementia moment. Did I have anything else? Oh, I haven't filled these rooms up with anything else yet. But around here... Ah, this is a nice little project I did. I didn't label any of these command blocks, that's great. MPT confuses me sometimes. Like, I get it mostly, but I just don't get how to remember all the possible MPT things. Yeah, that just comes with doing it. It's literally just practice makes perfect. and not even perfect. You're never gonna know how any of it works. All my understanding is through trial and error, copy and pasting, and just assuming things. And honestly, that's the best you could possibly get. Now, if I open this little box here. Can you tell I didn't plan this stream very well? Fuck. Oh, come on. Surely I put it somewhere. Is it here? Kitchenware, flight mode. Easy portal setup. There we go. That's the one. Silly me kept the empty one, not the actually full one. Oh, dear. Right, so these command blocks do these things, which I've labelled very nicely. These command blocks do these things. And these spawn eggs spawn in custom little things for me to work with. Yeah, same with redstone. Yeah, redstone's basically the same. Except with redstone, you have to place it physically. It doesn't use words. It's all wirings, and I can't do hardware. So these things. Yeah, right. So these ones on the left are for the blue portal and then orange portal, but they spawn it. They deal with the thing that you use to spawn it, and then it just sort of makes a visual thing so you know where it is. And on this side, with the same blue and orange separation, there's tagging the entrant, which is the person stepping into the portal. There's teleporting to the other portal, and then there's untagging them, essentially. And that's what I've got laid out all around here. So if I get that egg and that egg, basically, I know it says zombie spawner and tropical fish spawner, but what it actually does is summon villagers with specific tags. So that it sets up portal 1, and it sets up portal 2. There we go. If I walk into one, I come out the other one. Walk into one, come out the other one. Absolutely seamless. With command spelling, it's also something you have to get correctly, and as a dyslexic person, it's a pain. Yeah, understandable. That's the one downside of doing any sort of commandy, typey stuff and coding and all that. You have to make sure you don't fuck it up with your writing, which is really fun because I tend to do that a lot. Yeah, so these portals are here. I could go into it. If you just stand in the middle of it, it gets a bit freaky. This looks cool. Oh dear, I think I have a... No, I don't. I thought I had a button somewhere to kill them all, but... that runs particle, that runs particle. Track, teleport, track, teleport. Untrack, untrack. Basically what these things are armor stands, which have a really specific tag. So if I do /data get entity at E, which means all entities, and then I go limit equals 1, so it only gets one of them, and then sort by nearest, that means it'll only get the one that's nearest to me and give me all the data on it. And this is all of the data. Oh wait, that includes me. Okay, I forgot to say type is equal to armor stand. You should really specify that, because otherwise you get yourself, or whatever fucking sand you get. Well, I don't really know. Would a 3-way portal be possible? Technically, yes. That is too complicated for me to sort out right now. Like, getting these working in the first place is a goddamn nightmare. So as you can see here, the name, and then you see, I've given it a tag of Portal 1, which means I can identify it using that tag, and that's how I can tell which portal you are at and which one to go to, and which particle effects to go. And that's basically everything I need the armor stand for, just that and its location. I can't remember if I put anything else here. It doesn't really have a custom name anyway. It's literally just got the tag, which is very good. It means if I, there we go, do /kill a type armor stand, limit equals 2, sort equals nearest. That's why I stood between them, just so I know they're the nearest ones. There we go. They're gone. The particle effects have stopped, and I can put them in completely new places. Put one over there. Put one all the way at the end of this room. That's why I made this big-ass room, to show you just how far you can go with these. Now, the thing with them is that you have to have like an area to detect where the player is, but you also don't want the player to be in that area when they get through the portal. So it has to be smaller than their step size. Or at least you have to put them a certain distance some way, but that gets really complicated. So, I have it so you can stand quite close to it without going through. But once you do go through... Oh, Jesus, that wasn't a good idea. I do have it once you do go through, you just go through. You don't get teleported back and forth a bunch like that. That is not a good experience when you do that. So if I just... Hang on, I made something a good while ago. Where is it? Book of Convenience. There we go. I made this Book of Convenience. Ignore that. That's just something to do with a very specific world I was in. I could change those things. I could summon a fox. I'm just going to kill the closest armor stand. It's very useful for that. Very useful. That's why I call it the Book of Convenience. Because it's convenient. It's nice. It also gives me a debug stick whenever I need it. That's what that was as well. Basically means you can change the state of things, so... Doesn't matter if that's redstone lit or not, I can change whether it is truly lit. That's the only one I can do that. With stairs, I can change whether they're facing, if they're half one, they're straight, waterlogged, etc. Very useful. Debug stick is very, very useful when you're trying to make really specific builds and you can't just like get a stair in a certain way, just like boom, sort it like that. Because a lot of stuff I do does tend to do with cloning massive loads of blocks and summoning in loads of blocks, which is quite good. And I think those are the only things I have in this laboratory right now. It's quite barren, as you can probably tell. Do I have anything in here? Nope. Isn't it easier just /give debug stick? Yes! But that involves typing it all out, and I'm too lazy for that. It's a Book of Convenience. Therefore, 2 clicks and I have one. It's perfect. And it's very good for if I have friends... which I do, if they can't be asked to deal with commands all the time, boop, they can have it. They can have armor stick whenever they want. They can summon an invisible armor stand, just like I did. And then also a sleepy fox. Hee, sleepy. It's adorable. The command to do that is actually surprisingly complex, because I have to make it sleep and also turn off its AI. So that it doesn't just scare off. But he's very nice for decoration. Quite a lot of the time. If I put one there, get rid of that, actually pick up that one. Because what I tend to do is... Where is it? Yeah, I use my creative toolbars to just hold on to all my command blocks for me, because I just put them in shulker boxes for later use. I'm going to have to show some of these, actually. That's a good idea. There we go. That's what I needed. Basically, this command block here means it within 10 blocks of it, people who are holding debug sticks can move armor stands. But I'm gonna fiddle with that and change it to foxes just for demonstrational purposes. I almost always play some mods, most for performance reasons, so I just add Ray, J for Fabric. Fair enough. I don't really bother with mods most of the time. It's just loads of complicated stuff that I just don't even bother with. It's not worth my effort. So if I set that to Fox, it means I can get a debug stick out. Actually, I might modify this quickly, just put that one up. And then, look, I can move him about. And pop him right there. Aww, he's a little cutie. He's a little cutie. He's a little kapooty patootie. Hehe. Oh dear. He'll be removed one day. Just not today. What else? Yes. The other command blocks in here. That's not relevant. That's the thing. Yeah, I have a tendency to create TARDISes whenever I go on other people's realms and worlds and stuff. Just because it's always cool to make TARDISes. That's an invulnerable cat. I did that for a friend of mine because they were worried about their cat dying, but yeah, that command block makes a cat permanently invincible in ways that even the game can't handle. That basically makes a bunch of creatures in a room stay young because of the age variable. I have no idea what that is, or that is. I don't even want to try that. Ooh, the chairs. That's a good one. I'm going to just grab those quickly. Arrow Suspendinator, I'll show you that as well. 1.18, if I don't have mods, I have like 4 frames per second with normal render distance. I'll play with 30-60 frames per second. I have to have mods. Fair enough. I think I've got a laptop that is basically the same. I don't really fiddle with. I don't really go on my laptop much. I usually use my PC, which usually handles things as long as I turn most of the settings down. If I get these out, which way is north? Okay, so stairs. If I get some stairs, and I can't remember which way around, but if I do that, and always active. There we go. That's the wrong way around. This is where the debug stick comes in. Oh, whoops. Move the fox over there. Actually, I might just turn that off. Right. So if I... Oh, facing south. There we go. Nope, that hasn't worked. Hang on. Oh, God. This has gone terribly wrong. North chair. Is that the one I did? I don't remember. Yes, it is. Okay. Look at that. I've turned a staircase into a chair that I can sit on. Ain't that fancy? Ain't that useful? Oh, God. I love doing stuff like that. I mean, literally all it is just an invisible horse with a saddle on. That's just got no AI and is stuck there. Sometimes it breaks out. Sometimes it breaks out. We ignore those times. We just clean up after ourselves. I'm looking to make it a PC. I'm not close to enough money, but in the summer I've got to get a job, so hopefully be able to buy a PC. Yeah, I do understand the benefits of building your own PC. I would recommend like starting off with one that's pre-built, just to sort of play things for a while, and then because I think, in my personal opinion, it's better to get one that does the job than one that does everything you want. But honestly, it's entirely your choice. That's just my recommendation. If you want to game sooner, get a pre-built. If you want to game in a specific way, yeah, go ahead, build one. Now, if I just kill this horse quickly, 1 sort equals nearest, type equals horse. Usually I type the type thing first, but there we go. Horse is gone. There we go. That is now a functioning chair. Turn that back on. Get this fox. Put him back on the command block. There we go. Very nice. Turn that off. What else was I going to show? Arrow Suspendinator. Yep. Yeah. Get a little bit of room over here. Yep. There we go. That was working. If I get the bow back out. No, that's not working. I haven't turned it on. Whoop. 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 It's like the Matrix. I don't think I'll get a good PC with 100 years, so why not wait until I have more and go on? Yeah, fair point. Fair point. But I'm just saying, if it's the balance in it. I got this PC, God knows how many years ago. It was the top of its specs back at the time, but these days it's sort of average. This is very good for making sure you can do cool movie things. It's annoying that, because of the way Minecraft works, they wiggle a bunch. But hey, if you want to stop arrows in mid-air, it's all gone. Because basically, all the arrows, it gets all arrows within a distance 5, and changes their motion to 0, because of course that's all done through a tag. They do be kind of wiggly, though. They're very wiggly. So because their tag is in their MBT, you could just change their MBT to be nothing, and then they all just stop. It's great. I can also change this so that it has no gravity, set that value 1B. Those ones are full because of course they will. If I go whoop, whoop, there we go. Gravity just turns off. If I want to do that, I've got to use carpet mod. Oh, I think I've heard of that one. I don't know much about it, but it sounds cool. Yeah. So because they have the no gravity stat, you can just make laser beams. Really, really slow laser beams. Which is cool. I think I remember when I was messing around with it when I first built that. I got it so that they'd actually travel such a distance that they would just stop in the air. So I guess if I put these on top of each other, it would stop them wiggling. There we go. Perfect. Now we just set up a bunch of arrows. And that could be a goddamn... That could be a foreground for a thumbnail. God damn. We really do be having genius moments on this stream. Oh, that guy. That guy's not having fun. Command block magic is not an exact science. But goddamn. Goddamn is it fun. Look at that, it looks like a fucking Star Trek scene. Right, turn that off. Turn that off. And then kill a type equals arrow. Distance equals 10. There we go, they're all gone. Gonzo. Mod by Knibbomb. That's a fucking name, goddamn. It has a few things like /tick, and you can do /tick freeze, and it will just stop anything from happening. Damn, that sounds cool. That sounds like it would be very useful for one of my other friends' friend. It's complicated. Basically, someone who was on a realm with us at one time, they're also into command block stuff, and they built a whole system for basically recreating Zalwardo, I think it's called, from that JoJo thing, where basically everything stops. But everything stops except for one person. They do stuff, and then everything starts again. But, Nembon is a new Minecraft dev. Fair enough. Yeah. That sounds like that'd be a much simpler implementation of that. That sounds like it'd be well useful for them. I don't really tend to do stuff like that, though I tend to do localized little projects like this. Anything else? Basically summoning things. I won't do that. Those aren't really interesting. It's literally just, oh, summon an armor stand with a few things on it. Actually, you know what? I'll show one. I'll show one of them. I'll show you Mr. Grindstone. Bosh. It's Mr. Grindstone. He's creepy. There we go. All those can go. That can go up there. That can stay. I'll build one of those later. Arrow Suspendinator. What else have I got? Because those aren't the only things I've made. Tile stuff. Interesting things. Special command blocks. Those are really, like, specific stuff. I won't show those. Those are all the command blocks I used for creating that elevator that I showed. I won't show them off because they're really specific on like where they are. So that's a bunch of banners. That's the portal system. Library books, personal books, TARDIS circuitry. This is my favourite little box. Basically, I put a lot of fancy things in my TARDISes when I make them, and this is most of them. That's the player teleporting thing. That thing I showed with the portals, that is basically a hard-coded one, where I put the command block down somewhere and set its locations, and it just does that, like hard-coded. That's a cloister bell. It's literally just a noise. Directional rotor. I don't remember. A remote cloister activation circuit basically means if you press a button, it activates a scoreboard value. Unauthorized intruder locator. Basically, anyone who comes into my TARDIS who doesn't have a TARDIS key item on them, which is basically I gave an item a bunch of really complicated attributes. So if you didn't have that item, you'd be kicked out. Defense system component, I don't remember. Personal sand vacuum, that one's good. Basically, it just basically fills an area around you with air, but it only replaces sand. That's why I call it a sand vacuum. Midas touch circuit is the precursor to that. It's basically you change one type of block into another type of block. Quite simple. Cloister activation circuit, no. Anti-arsehole system, that's a really early version of the unauthorized intruder locator. Circuitry component denial system. It's quite good because it's technically just the unauthorized intruder locator, but it only works with the circuitry like where I'd put the command blocks in the TARDIS. If you try and go in there, if you're not me, you get shot back into the TARDIS. And the corridor teleporter, of course, because you've got to have localized teleporters to teleport between corridors. Because of course I'd make the inside of the TARDIS non-Euclidean. Who wouldn't? If you had the chance to make it so you could go around in circles and not be in the same place, well, why wouldn't you? Because that's so fun. Button detector, TARDIS voice, not very interesting. But that's kind of it. That's kind of all the TARDIS circuitry. If I could show you, I've got to figure out. Because the world that I did all that stuff on, was on someone else's realm, and they say they backed up that world, but I never got it, and I don't think they have it anymore, which is really annoying because I think that's the TARDIS key. I've given it so much fancy MBD data just to make it look fancy and to work. I made a bunch of custom pets. I got some heads to mess around with. I made some projects here, like the flight mode circuits. That was just an experiment. Because some people are boring, that's why you wouldn't. Good point! I'm not boring, though. I'm excitable. I have ADHD. Why would I be boring? Flight mode circuits is a little thing I did as an experiment to try and get it so that it would replicate what flight mode feels like in the TARDIS. It never really got anywhere. Railless minecart project. That's a good one to show off. Pop that down. Get my cat on a stick out. Usage and steering, accelerator, and brakes. I just bop, bop, bop. Essentially, it looks for players who have a certain score, which changes based on this carrot on a stick. It looks for players, checks if they're riding a custom a minecart with a certain name tag on it, and just sort of teleports that minecart a little bit upwards and a little bit forwards, I believe. Oh no, it teleports it slightly upwards and then in whatever direction you want to look. The 90 thing is because where the minecarts look and where you look is kind of iffy, but yeah, so if you're holding down the right click, it also it checks if the block in front of you is air, and if it is, it moves you forward one, and then on each frame resets the right click thing, so if you stop right clicking, it stops driving. I can't show it off now because I don't have scoreboards set up on this world, and I can't be asked to set it up for the sake of demonstration, but that's what that is. Got a little because with minecarts you can, like, they have a custom block tag, which means you can put a custom block in them, so you could, like, put a seat in them. And that would be a little drivable car. That was fun. Zipline project, once again, it's another really specific location-based one. Have I got anything else? Have I seriously not got anything else? Elevator move stuff. Purple shock box. Portal setup system. I can look through that. God, I swear I had more stuff. I think I just had it all in a different world. I don't really have that world anymore. I might go through my other worlds once I've showed some of this off. Add an outside system, defense system component, player online, player offline. Basically changes the text on a sign depending if someone's on the server or not. Atonement block basically teleports a specific person to a specific location forever because they did a crime. That was good. Cloister bell and bee blocks replenish, basically spawn bees in a certain place because they'd be boxed. And that's basically it. The no-no stick, knockback 50, something one of my friends made, that's funny. Power 5 bow, power piercing sniper rifle, book of coordinates. God damn, I swear I had more interesting things. So if I try and use chain command blocks, doesn't it automatically work if I connect them to a normal one? How do they work? Right, demonstration time! Yay, this is my favourite part. I love teaching things. So if I get a bunch of command blocks in a row, that, I mean, obviously I'm using a texture pack, but that's the normal impulse one, that's the, you know what, I'm going to turn off my texture pack specifically for this, just because it's easier. It's more visually, resource packs, there we go. I'm using an old Jickless texture pack, but at some point I'll download the more recent one. essentially, there's the impulse command block. This place looks so much worse. There's the normal one, of course, and then the chain one, and then the repeat one. Essentially, the chain command block is the repeating command block, but it only works if the command block that's facing into it has succeeded. So, for example, if I change that one to a repeat and that one to a chain, if I have that one do, say, I am working, always active, I set that one to execute if entity at P distance equals ... 2. So basically, if I'm within 2 blocks of that thing will activate. And because that one only activates if that one is activated. Oh, if I turn that one on. Oh, there we go. I am working. If I just... Oh, hang on. No, I fucked that up. Hang on. Distance. Okay. Right, okay. Hold on. Surely, distance equals 1. Sure, I mean, that's supposed to only... Okay, whatever. Test failed. Okay, right, if I turn that off. Dear God. Okay, so basically that one runs. And when that one runs, that one also runs. Basically... Oh, Jesus, my phone's buzzing. Basically, because you can just have multiple repeat ones in a row. So, yeah, sorry, hold on. It's been so long since I've tried to figure these fucking things out. Essentially, okay, so these two, if you have them do the same command, one of them will execute, and then the other one will execute as quickly as it's able to in 2 separate batches. But because that one's a chain one, it will execute at the exact same time as that one executes. So if I don't really know the best way to demonstrate it, but basically it's quite useful for, like, if you need to do a bunch of things in succession. So if I need to tag myself with something and then do something with that tag, do something with myself that relates to that tag, and then delete the tag, I could, you know, put 3 of these things in, or I could make it out of chain one, so it all happens in like one batched like group of commands all at one go, and there's no like timing related issues. Like, for example, over with the I'm turning my fucking texture pack back on. I cannot. I can't. Oh no, that's the wrong button. That's the wrong button. Shit. Can you tell I've had my medication recently? Oh dear, this is terrible. But with my portal command blocks, right? What this does is gives a certain player a scoreboard value, and then teleports them, whilst the command block over here always removes that. So basically, if I didn't have it as a chain command block, if it was all just the repeating ones, God, I am not. I am not useful. If they were all these ones, then they would be trying to execute themselves at different points of time. But because this one's a chain one that's coming off of this repeating one, it means whenever this one does its command, this one will then also do its command before any of the other ones try and do their command again, which is very useful, because otherwise you sit somewhere, the tag's being put onto you, but it's immediately being taken off of you before it actually does anything with that command block. It's essentially a way of like grouping processes together in one big batch operation, instead of having it all just happen just sort of asynchronously, which it can fit with things in the wrong way, but also sometimes does in the right way. Are these things? No, they're not. They're demonstrational things. I can get rid of those. So yeah, if I get the 2 portals going up again, Whoop. That works because that's chain command blocks. Oh, fuck. Whoop. There we go. How do you do that thing where you run between them? Yeah. Something, something, infinite power treadmill. Yay. That's quite cool. Sorry, I had other things down here. Oh well, I think I do have stuff on another world, so I might as well see if I can find that world. I don't remember which one it was. 17 babies, survival, creative, TARDIS maze, TARDIS. I could show you some things on this. This is like the first. This is the first time I made a TARDIS on a creative world. Because I've made like 3 or 4 now. I made one that was like just like stupid, horrible colours because I thought, oh, it'd be mine, it'd be funny. And then the second one I made was quite big and steampunky, and the third one I've made is technically a collaboration with someone else who wanted a TARDIS. So I was like, alright, I'll build it for you, I'll help you build it. And it was just a big, gigantic dome of copper with a bunch of stuff floating in the middle. So it's kind of steampunky, but I think I like my personal steampunk one better because it actually looks like a serviceable TARDIS instead of a strange copper dimension. Oh god, I'll have to find that world space sometime because that is such a good TARDIS. That is such a good version of my TARDIS. And I really hope it's not lost to time. Yeah, you see, look, on the right side... Oh, I'm falling through the earth. You see on the right side of my screen, I have a bunch of... there we go. I have a bunch of scoreboard readouts. Because what I was... ignore that. Oh, Jesus, my frame rate. Oh, I am not holding the TARDIS key. Hold on. I hold the TARDIS key. Whoop. And I'm in my TARDIS. Oh, God, my frame rate. There we go. Oh, it doesn't like looking in this direction. Yeah, I've got my little jest there. I've got my little myth, my nice little pets. Oh, God, I need to turn some things off. Video settings. What can I turn down? Render distance. Simulation distance. That'll probably help. Is that enough? Yeah, it's just about enough. Basically, I made this tiny little command room, and I put a bunch of stuff on the console, and I hooked someone up to readouts. So, time travel handbrake. Boom, the handbrake's on. Boom, the handbrake's off. That is just a direction selector. That's just a 1-0. Now, there's directional rotor. See, I have a command block for every single direction it can face to detect which way it's facing. And then it adds up the score. There we go. So I know which way it's turning, but it just takes an entire room to itself, essentially. That thing has a readout. That's a telepathic circuit. Doesn't actually do anything. It's just decorative. I did that. That was a lot more of a nightmare to deal with than I thought it would be. Because I thought, you know, pressure plate, coral, that's fine. I can, like, get the block model on an armor stand. No, you can't. If you try and get it on an armor stand, it has the item sprite. So I did that with constantly respawning zero gravity falling sand. Because I don't know that much about falling sand. Well, I didn't at the time, but... Analyzer, TARDIS communication. I can make the TARDIS talk. It's kind of quiet, but it's there. Then... those corridors I didn't complete. Those corridors didn't complete. These corridors I did. Essentially, there's nothing there. Oh, that's some stuff. I only really completed one room for this TARDIS. You can see how there's nothing there. Now there's a library. Now there's an entire library. I put a lot of effort into that library. And also if I go back here, whoop, takes me to my wardrobe. How's that for fancy? Oh, I only feel like one rung of like costumes. I couldn't think of anything else to put anywhere else, but you know, that's a functional wardrobe. Those stairs were a nightmare to do, as you can probably guess. But this library, my god. Yeah, I kind of, when this world was still on a multiplayer realm thing, I kind of set up this like force field of barrier blocks, just so no one would actually come into my TARDIS, but they could explore the library if they wanted to. Oh, right. Open to LAN, cheats, creative. There we go. I have this entire library. This was made before light blocks were a thing, so I've just got sea lanterns everywhere. Essentially, what these towers are is when I cleared out this massive space, a bunch of gravel fell from the ceiling, and like made itself in little piles, and I basically just extended those piles really far up. Except for that one. That one's custom made. Ooh, Jesus. But most of these were their funny shapes. Yeah, I just basically played it off of gravel that fell from the ceiling. And I've got stairs up. There's books everywhere. It's really nice. I've got ladders, which I'm just gonna fly up because I'm God. Nice little walky roundy areas. This took a lot of my time and a lot of my love to get together. I obviously didn't complete it, but yeah, it took a long time. That's also barrier blocks, as you can probably guess. That actually leads up to the surface, so it is technically possible for you to go from the surface down to look into my library. I have no idea what that sound is. I think that's the music in the background. But yeah, I'm very, very proud of what I did with this. This library is one of the first big projects I really undertook. And I've got this one that's sort of inner on the inside. It's really, really nice. Yeah, one day I'll do something with it, probably. Who knows? So that's the library. I also made it so these cave holes were still open. I just put, you know, barriers over them. And these barriers don't ever break. You can't force yourself through them. This is where I put a bunch of command blocks. Just for the library, like for example, that button, that command block, when you press a button there, it detects it and teleports you out. That's a bunch of stuff for the barrier passage denial circuit, slime relocation circuit, because slimes would keep spawning, because of course they would, because it's a slime chunk. Library guest game mode circuit, basically anyone who isn't me gets forcibly set to adventure mode, which is fun. Library guest bioluminescence dampener. That is because for some reason someone set up a command block that forces everyone to have glowing, and I was like, no, I'm not having that. Room intruder relocator. That's a specific person we won't talk about. And that's all the stuff in the library that's worth talking about. If I go back now to the console room for my wonderful pets, Wanda and Kara are kept in little boxes because they tend to not play well. But Jester's there. He's nice. I like Jess. Got a nice little computer keyboard there. If I go down here, I have this room of shulker boxes full of player heads and fancy items and all that. Basic essentials, at least in the creative world. You got luck from it, that's cool. Bunch of stuff, core materials. Yeah, essential physical things. And down here, that's where I put all my circuitry. Like, for example, more bioluminescence dampeners. That's the communication thing. Compartment denial circuit. Exit. Enter if holding key. Enter if holding key in offhand slot. Get rid of anyone who isn't holding one. That makes sure anyone who's on the blacklist doesn't come in. Telepathic circuit, integrity circuit. Yes, that's the thing that makes the telepathic thing still be there. That just reads those things. Dimension selector reader, that's a thing. I have this entire room back here for yeah, for making those. This entire room is just for the directional rotatey thingy. And here's how I do the cloister bell. Now I don't remember how I turn the cloister bell on. Unless I do scoreboard. Players. Add. Cloister 1. On Vartalis 1. There we go. Cloister bell is ringing. What danger must you face today? I got way too roleplay with this fucking TARDIS. Oh, I'm proud of it though. I'm proud of what I've done with this thing. Oh, this is the start of my command block adventure, essentially. I basically made my little own pocket dimension, kind of, in a sense. Now I could just leave back into the town. Police call box signs, and all's nice and dandy. That's that TARDIS. I don't really remember. I try because a lot of worlds I have here are all downloaded from both my realm and my friend's realm. I don't really remember which ones are which ones and which ones have which things. It's kind of really annoying because surely quite a lot of them are mod tests because I have mods as a completely separate thing. But that's apparently a thing. I don't really remember. Creative Pierce, Skyblock, Zipline Test. I'm sure there's one somewhere around here that has that really cool TARDIS, but I just haven't found it. I've gone through them all. And I just haven't found it. I'd love to find it, because it's such a good thing to show off. But for now, you know what? Let's have a look at my TARDIS maze, shall we? This thing I worked a lot on. I never finished it, but I worked a lot on it. And I'm hoping it still works. Yeah, I basically... Oh god, I have all the stuff. Did I reset it? I don't remember. No, I didn't. I did not reset all the things. Right. Okay, give me a second. I think I have a thing around here somewhere. Yes, there it is. There we go. Reset map button. There we go. Right. So, here I have a TARDIS, just sort of sat in an empty world. It's a non-Euclidean maze. There's my character. I go in. Oh, for God's sake. I coded this thing ages ago. I coded it so long ago, I don't even remember if it still works, let alone how. Oh, that's a bunch of bollocks. If I get into the workings. Game mode creative. Plastic glass. Barrier. There we go, good luck and no cheating. I had a whole narrative thing going on, I'm not even going to bother with that, quite frankly. See if that works. I don't think that needs to do anything. Why do I keep getting notifications on my phone? Feck off, people. That should have done it. If I go back down, it should work now. Whoop. There we go. And I think I made a custom texture pack for this. I can see if I still have it. Yeah, there we go. I made my own Doctor Who texture pack for this shit. For this stupid fucking maze that I made. Full of very crazy things. Wait for it to finish up. Come on. It's a texture pack, not a mod pack. You do not need to take this long. There we go. Now he's blue, and now that cookie's a Jemmy Dodger. And technically I have all of the items here, but I'm just gonna I'm just gonna pop them away just for a second because no, don't need them. Do not need them. Got little TARDIS on the UI because of course I have sign balls are different, doors are different. That's why I had an acacia door out here because I made it look like a TARDIS door. And I made it sound like one as well. I am oddly proud of that. Right. Don't need the chest, don't need the sign ball, don't need the door, don't need the barrier, don't need the debug stick. Game mode survival. Right. Here's a notebook for you to keep hold of, you know, in case you need to draw a map of this place. I'll take the book. For reasons that you'll find out later. That guy is very nice detail that I put together. He's a little time router. Essentially what this maze is you go through a bunch of non-Euclidean funny stuff. You find 4 special items that I gave special properties and put them in here. And you're supposed to get a 5th prize, but I never really figured out what to do with that. So if I just go down here, down this little corridor, it goes on forever, as you can probably tell. So I'm gonna just go back instead, and now I have stairs upwards. And if I actually, just for the sake of scoreboard, scoreboard, objectives, set display, sidebar. There we go. Now we don't see the scores, and all the magic is with us. All the magic is with us. Oh, what do I say? I say all the magic is with us. Look at that. We're now trapped in this donut for the rest of our days. Are we? Are we trapped in this donut for the rest of our days? There's only one way to find out, is to keep running. Keep running and running and running and running and hoping we will escape one day. And surely if we run enough times... Oh god, hang on. Maze run count. There we go. Just making sure. I really thought it didn't work for a second. But we're supposed to get a prize. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Right. I don't remember which prize was here. I think it was the arrow. But the arrow is supposed to go here. And then we go around. And here we are back at the console room. It's a good thing I put them in a chest and didn't delete them, isn't it? So Arrow of Misfortune gives you nausea for a few seconds, gives you bad luck and bad omen for 10. And if I just pop that there, Arrow of Misfortune, that's one of the items. Now, I don't remember where the... at some point I'm going to have to put these back when I reset the map. Because I really quickly shoddily put together the reset map thing based on all the settings. Not the actual map itself, because I'm apparently a fucking genius. So I'm just going to sort of have these on my inventory. Just so that when we get to the things I can pretend to pull it out and be like, oh hey, look, I got it. I believe nothing happens if we go this way. Yeah, no, we're just still here. So that was one thing. If we go this way, we get a bunch of stairs. Which go up. And up. And up. To... nothing, apparently. Oh. Oh, okay, it's not nothing. Oh, it's stuff. Oh, oh. That thing is supposed to be spinning. Oh, this thing is so broken. Oh my god. I made this back in 1.14. That was what? 4 years ago? Oh, I'm surprised most of this still fucking works. That's supposed to be spinning, and those things go around the room as well. Oh god, that's fucking stupid. So if I go here, yeah, it just sends me back here. I guess I'll go here then. No, that doesn't do anything. Where does this place go? Doesn't go anywhere. Okay. Right, if I go this way, no, that's the same thing. If I go this way. Round here. Round here. Round here. I think this way first. Oh god, it's a dark corridor. It's the really dark corridor. I just made a really long dark corridor. That's all I did. I think it's supposed to be creepy, but it doesn't really come off as creepy, especially when I have my brightness turned all the way up to maximum. Oh dear. Alright, short room, I guess. Okay, no, it's a turning. It's a turny roundy. I press that. And that's supposed to drop, I think, this Flame Guard chest piece, which basically has 150 fire protection. was kind of cool, kind of useless. Oh well. Now we're back. Right, I believe the other way is worth going. That's the wrong way again. I should have given myself food, that would have been smart. Right, around this way. Way more many times than is technically legal in this world's physics. Right, down the stairs. Around here. And now we're on the second layer. You're also supposed to be spinning. Why are these guys not turning? It's a mystery I never, ever unlock. Oh well. Around this way. And this room is interesting. See, that guy's spinning. Why aren't you spinning? And your spinning is... Captain Jack Harold. Okay, he's supposed to give me a written book, but... that doesn't work! Because he wants a standard book and quill. And my book and quill has an MBT tag. Book and quill. No, it's a writable book. There we go, he will like that. No, he won't. Okay. I think... Oh, no. Is it because he only has one trade and it doesn't replenish? I don't know how to replenish it for him. Okay, hold on. Just for the sake of demonstration, I'm going to debug this because it's interesting. Data, get entity at a type equals villager, limit equals 1, so equals nearest. How do I... Uses, price, special price, demand, reward... Where's the, Is there a way to replenish his thing? Max uses 1. Buy. Sell. Resolved 1B. Okay, XP is... Oh, that involves complicated shit. Oh well. Point is, it's supposed to be a secret book that has a secret message. Doesn't matter that much. Whatever. I'm past it. This is an entire library that I spent a lot of time detailing. A lot of fucking time. Too much time, you could probably argue. Way too much goddamn time. Way, way, way too much time. Just... Why did I spend so much time on this library? It's not even... Oh my god. Well, I mean, I'm proud of it, but it's such a silly fucking use of... Who are you? What are you doing up here? What? Oh, there's a thing. Yeah, I didn't... Yeah, I made this so long ago that I'm fucking confused by it all. It's ridiculous. What? Huh? What? Okay. What? Hello? Is it just boxed me in? Guess it has. I guess it just boxed me in. That's cool. Time to wipe my face on all the walls, because I do not know what's going on here. think it's broken. Hold on. Oh, this code is disgusting. Teleport 10 blocks upwards. No, 10 blocks that way. So you're supposed to teleport through these things, and then teleport to a specific location. I'm gonna do that manually if it doesn't work. Oh no, it did work, thank God. Yeah, I swear I remember fucking playtesting this. Maybe when it updated versions, it didn't do it very well. That was weird. Right, zigzaggy corridor. I love zigzaggy corridor. Oh, there's nothing at the end of it. Zigzag corridor. Oh, there is something. This is new. Upstairs. Up some more stairs. Right. Ooh, this bit's interesting. That really hurt. Now I'm here. And I think that's supposed to be this Essence of Ocean. So now I have that. I can go back here. I'm surprised at how clean that effect really is. Because I never thought it would be. Right, up these stairs. I'm just gonna give cooked steak. Cooked beef, I guess. Fucking. Right. I'm gonna need the health for later. I think that's everything from this maze, so I'm going to leave via this method. That's supposed to work. It's supposed to bring me out of the maze. Hello? Can I go home? I'd like to go home. Oh my God, does that really not work? Are you kidding me? Oh, that. Are you fucking... Guess I'm doing it manually. Oh, for God's sake. Right, where's the... There we go. You can see I've used a lot of command blocks for this. It's supposed to bring me back here. It's supposed to be a quick way back to this room. Oh, that's embarrassing. Right. Flame Guard chest piece, Essence of Ocean, which gives you Dolphin's Grace and whatever the other thing was. I think it was the whatchamacallit with the eye, and you put it in a undersea thing. Right. Okay, I'm gonna go downstairs now. Oh. Oh, that's very trippy. Oh God. Whew. You would not believe how much fiddling I had to do to make that work properly. Oh my lord. Oh, that shit is funky. Right. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Flick that lever. Back this way. There's another lever. Flick that. That's not right. God's sake. Oh. Once again, part of my very old map. Not working in ways that it should do. But still working surprisingly cool. No, that's still the stairs. That's still the stairs. That... Oh, for God's sake, I'm just gonna... There we go, I'm supposed to go down here. By the way, that does actually, like, change which way you're looking. Or doesn't, I suppose. It doesn't just teleport you, it does some fancy stuff as well. It's kind of crazy. Ah. And And the waiting room. Ow! Oh, there's no hallway. Yes. And what's supposed to happen is there's dialogue in the chat, and then you wait here while music plays. But one, that doesn't appear to be working. And two, I'm too fucking lazy to wait around for that. So, we're going in for an appointment with Mr. Doctor, I guess. And we're in a dark room. And there's noises. Yeah, this way isn't as fun, because there's a lot of waiting. Once we're past this bit, you get to see the most interesting part. How's everyone's day been today? Is anyone still watching? I'm gonna guess not. Oh dear, I tell you what, that I've got to see if I can track down the old TARDIS world, because that is like the best TARDIS ever made. It had so much fancy stuff in it, and it looked so good. If I could track it down, I would show that off for years. Thank you for your participation. You may now leave the facility. And I get the sling stick. We're not gonna discuss what happened in this room. We're not gonna discuss anything. That should not be like that. This owl looks at us. That block should not be like that. What block even is that? Hang on. That's a stone brick wall, apparently. Well, that owl looks at us and judges us. And now we're just leaving. There we go. Now we can take the long way back. Sling stick. It has Riptide 50, which I imagine if you tried using a survival mode, it would kill you instantly. Ow. Fucking non-Euclidean corridors. Anyway, what's down here? Alright, that's back to the maze where the way out doesn't work for some reason. That's where it used to. I swear I had it working. And down again. It's back to the console room. If I just slap this in here. Boom. We win. This is the win scenario. We can't enter the corridors. We can enter here. Doesn't take us anywhere. Can't enter there either. Can't even leave. And that's it. That's the entire thing. It's impressive, but not very substantial. And look at that. I made because of the custom texture fact. Look, I've got a fucking. This isn't a TARDIS I probably made. This is just an interior that I made on someone else's world because fuck it, I tried recreating the what's it called? I think it's called the Toyota TARDIS interior because of something. It was the one that Matt Smith had for a bit just before Peter Capaldi took it. But I tried recreating that. As you can tell, didn't finish. But you know, I made a custom home screen and everything. I have so many, so many things in that flavor text. But I think that's where I'm gonna leave it for now. That was just me showing off my fancy Minecraft skills. If I pop that back on, I don't have a stream ending screen yet, so I'm just gonna put the stream starting soon one back up. But that was an interesting little exploration into into the whatever the I don't really know what to call it actually. That was me being funky and bonky with the yeah, Minecraft stuff. I'm gonna head off, so I hope you have a good day.